everybody, this is Faye with Relaxing Scrap. Long time no see. All right, life has been lifing, but I'm back. And I came back because I had a challenge. And yes, challenges from Lady Cree, none other than Fun Creations on the YT. And what I had for my July challenge is to make 2 A2 cards, 2 A7 greeting cards. I had to use 4 different embossing folders. I could do anything. I had to have a stamped or die cut outside greeting. I had to use a stamped inside sentiment. I had to show the envelopes that could be made or pre-made. And I had to make 2 projects using stamp market products. But I could use other people's products as well. So for my stamp market, I used the 5x7 envelope, and I used the gift sack. Yeah. And I couldn't find my packaging, so I threw it down in that packaging. I also used my favorite things, Inside It Out, thank you. And I used this sentiment right here, sending appreciation from the top, middle, and bottom of my heart. This is one of my embossing folders by Simply Made. This is an embossing folder, Sweet Squares by Taylor Expression. This is Starry Background 2024 by My Creative Time. Spellbinders 3D embossing folder, Bamboo Screen. And I used my Anna Griffin kit that I received this month. I used that paper, and I used this paper right here. Those are the card bases. It came with card bases, envelopes, inside, stamp sentiments, ribbon, tons of ephemera, sentiments. That's card bases, and this die right here. And here's a bunch of ephemera that came with it that I will not be using, that I am sending to the assisted living facility. This is what I was able to salvage from the ephemera that I may be able to use. She is supposed to be sending us a replacement for some of the ephemera, because somehow something slipped through that they weren't aware of. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and get started on what I created. This is my first card, the A2 card. That's the envelope. This is the card. That's the embossing folder by My Creative Time, Starry Night. That's my stamp, die cut sentiment. That's my stamp sentiment. Okay. And both cards are alike. They just have different embossing folders. And on the back, the envelopes has those, these stickers was in Anna Griffin thing. I'm going to seal them off once I've finished. And that's that one. And it does have a different sentiment in the inside. So those are my 2 A2 cards. And I created with the sack bag. This is what I created. I took one of the ephemera pieces. I punched a hole in it. I put some twine up there and just used that as my tag. That was some ephemera as well. This is the back, and this is the inside. I lined it right there at the top. Okay, so let me see. I'm trying to stay in frame, plus let y'all see what's going on. And I made two bags, and they're both the same. So those are my 2 bags. And my 2 envelopes. That was the first project. I just made 2 of them. And the second one was policy envelope that I made. And I tried to match everything up with the papers and the ephemera. That's another sticker. This is the back of the policy envelope. So that's policy envelope number 1. And this is policy envelope number 2. And like I said, it's the exact same. So that's 2. And here is the card that will go inside that policy envelope. And that's where the stamp sentiment is. And that's where the embossing folder is on this card right here. And here is the envelope that goes with that. Here is the second one. And like I said, they're the same. And that's the inside of that one. Okay, y'all. So please like, please subscribe if you have not already. Please go check out Lady Cree, who is Fun Creations. I will leave her link in my description box below. Thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you in my next video.